Hello guys, welcome back. So I hope you guys have watched the previous video where I've explained how the insert method works in the doubly linked list. So let's now quickly start implementing it in this lecture. Okay, so for that first we need a function. Let's write it down here. And before that I just found out a little issue in the set method code. So I apologize for that. Instead of found node.value, it will be found node, right? So if the found node is null, is not equal to null, then only we are going to set something, otherwise we are going to return. Okay, so this was a minor thing. If you have watched the previous video, then please make sure to correct it. Right, now let's go back to this video, this method. Okay, so in insert, what we need is we need an index, right? And we need a value which we want to insert at that particular index. Okay, so first we will handle the edge case. Okay, if index is smaller than 0 or if it is greater than this dot length, then we simply have to return false. Okay, it's as simple as that. We have wrote it multiple times, so I hope you guys are familiar with this now by now, right? So yeah, now let's write down few things. Okay, so if the index is equals to 0, then in this case what we can do, we can simply make use of our unshift method. Okay, and in unshift method, as you guys are already aware, we simply insert the node at the very beginning, right? So here we simply have to pass the value which we want to insert, right? And here we will write the bang bang operator, because here as you can see we are returning false, right? And this unshift method will return a what you can say, a linked list, right? Here as you can see it is returning the whole linked list, and we don't want that. We want a boolean value, right? So let me show you an example again how bang bang operator works. So let's say we have some value, let's say string. Okay, so if it is an empty string, then what will happen if we use a bang bang operator? Okay, bang bang star string. Okay, since it is an empty string and empty string is a falsy value, so it will give us false, right? As you can see here. Okay, so if I add something in the string, let's say hi. Okay, now if I use the bang bang operator, as you can see I am getting true here, right? That simply means this bang bang operators converts the value into the boolean. If it is a truthy value, then we will get true. If it is a falsy value, then we will get false. Okay, that is what going to happen in this case. It is, if it is going to return a linked list, that means a truthy value, we are going to get true here, otherwise we are going to get false. It's as simple as that, right? No need to get confused that much. Okay, so let me just quickly clear it. And now since we are handling the first index, let's handle the last index as well. This dot length minus 1. Okay, so if the index is similar to the last index, then what we have to do, we simply have to use push method, right? And now we have handled two cases with the methods which we have already implemented in the previous videos, right? Now let's quickly handle the case where we are inserting the node in the middle of the linked list, right? So for that, const new node. Okay, so here we have to create a new node. Let's quickly create it. We have to pass value. Okay, so we have created a new node. Now in which particular index we have to insert the node? Okay, we have to fetch that node as well, right? So for that we already have a get method. This dot get, we are going to use it. Okay, so here we are going to use index minus 1. Okay, so basically we are going to access the previous node. Let's say let me show you with the example. Okay, so let's say we have to insert something here, right? So we will get the previous node. We are going to access the previous node, and then this node dot next we are going to set the new node, and we are going to build the connections. Okay, likewise. So with this one, So here we are going to insert some element at index number 1. So we are going to access the index node at position 0. Okay, so this is what we are going to do with the index minus 1. Okay, so let's say const prev node. Okay, so this dot get index minus 1, and likewise we are going to use const next node. Okay, equals to previous node dot next. Okay, so previous node dot next means, see, if we are going to insert the node at position 1, right now we are accessing the node 1 minus the index which is passed, right? So this node dot next is going to be this node, right? That means we need these two nodes so that we can insert a new node in between these two, right? So that we can build a connection between the new node and this one, new node and this one. Okay, so that is why we have stored these two nodes in the separate variables. Now all we need to do is we simply need to build the connections. Okay, so previous node dot next is going to be new node. Okay, so if we are storing previous dot not next as the new node, then we have to do new node dot previous to be previous node, right? Same way we are going to build the connection between new node and the next node. Okay, so let's do that quickly. New next node dot previous is going to be new node, and then new node dot next is going to be next node. So this way we have built the connection between the previous node and the new node, and then new node and the next node. That means let's take this as a new node. So we have built the connection between this node and this node, and then we have built a connection between this node and this node. Okay, so this is what we have done here. At the end we simply have to increment the length plus plus, and we can return true. Okay, and we are all done with our doubly linked list insert method implementation. Okay, so let me quickly check it if I have missed something. Bang bang operators I have added, and by now I think you guys are clear like why I'm using this bang bang operators, because we are returning either true or false. So that is why I'm just converting the actual value into the boolean. That's it. We are not doing any rocket science, right? So yeah, let's quickly test it to see whether the implementation which I have done is working or not. Okay, so right now we have these nodes. Let's quickly reduce it to 0 1 2 3 4 nodes. Okay, let's quickly comment out these two nodes. Okay, now we have 4 nodes, right? So 0 1, let's try to insert something in between hi and hello. Okay, so new, I think it's, oh sorry, it's DLL, right? So DLL dot insert, let's try first with the 0th index. Okay, insert, let's say I'm using the index first, or what, index at position 0. I want to insert, let's say 1 11. Okay, so if I insert it, properties of null reading next. Okay, if index is equals to 0, then I think I'm doing some mistake here. 2697. Okay, here we have to simply return, guys. That's why I was getting the error, because I was simply writing these things but I was not returning anything. I apologize for that. Okay, so we have to return these values. Now let's quickly see. DLL dot insert 0 at position like at position 0 I have to insert 11. Okay, so if you guys want, you guys can see quickly. Okay, I have missed the return keyword, that's why the next line code got executed accidentally. Okay, so this happens when you code, right? So it's completely normal. Okay, So we have inserted an element at the beginning. So now let's quickly see the DLL to make sure whether the first node is 11, and there we go, the first node is 11 here. Okay, now let's try with the last index. Okay, so DLL, where was it? DLL dot insert at position 0 1, where is the 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, we have 5 nodes now. Okay, because we have inserted just now one, length 5. So let's write 5 here. Okay, and here let's try to insert, let's say, what we can write, 99. Okay, okay, I think I have again missed something. Cannot set properties of null, setting previous. Okay, so here it's going to be this. I've used length -1, so that's not something which we have to do. Okay, so yeah, now if I use length like index 4, so I'm getting true. Okay, now if I check DLL quickly, so the length is 5 and then the last node is 99, length is 5 now. Okay, if I add something again at the index 5, okay, 99, so now length is 6, the last two node must be 99. Okay, previous node is 99 and the current node is 99. So what I have done is I have accidentally wrote this dot length -1, that means current length -1. Okay, so if there are 5 nodes, just check if the index is matching with the last second node. That's actually incorrect, I accidentally wrote it. Okay, so this is going to be the logic for the first node if you are inserting a node in the beginning, and this is going to be the logic if you are going to insert a node at the end. Okay, now let's try to check if we can insert any node in middle, right? So DLL dot insert, let's try to insert something in middle. Let's, right now we have 6 nodes, right? I think I forgot, we have 6 nodes, right? So DLL dot insert something at position 0 1 2. Let's try to insert something at position 2. Okay, so here it is going to be middle. Okay, so 0th position we have inserted something. Okay, I think we have inserted something, I don't remember. Let's quickly copy it, we will execute it later. Before that, let's make sure what is at position 1. Okay, so at first position, 0th position we have this, and then next one is hello and then hi. Okay, sorry, next one is hi and then bro. Okay, now 0 1 2. Okay, so 0 and then next is going to be, I'm getting confused while exploring it, right? See, the first node is hi, which is here. Second node is hello, this one 0 1 2. So between hello and bro, this one is going to get inserted, right? Now let's quickly see. Okay, so it is returning true. Now let's quickly check our DLL. Okay, so between hello and hi it should get inserted. So next one is hello. Okay, so hello dot next is middle, as you can see. Okay, and if you explore this middle, where is it? Middle dot previous is hello, which is this one. Okay, and middle dot next is bro, which is this one. That means our nodes successfully got inserted between these two nodes, right? So this is how the doubly linked list works in the the insert method work in the doubly linked list. Okay, so yeah, we have successfully implemented the doubly linked list. I know I've also made some mistakes, and you guys might have learned with that. Like these are some things which are completely normal, which we can do while implementing something. Okay, and while executing the code, we will get to know like, okay, this is what we have missed. Okay, so yeah, this is all about the insert method in a doubly linked list. So this is it for today's video. See you in the next one.